Hello, welcome back. Baldy Chris again. Having actually made some progress in the quest for the finished gun. We beat the rat, unhit amazingly. I've got the dark marker to thank for that. That basically did all the work for me. And then got the predictable one key result out of the rat fight. If we'd had two or more, then maybe the whole quest could have ended right here, right now. But still a bit of a random number game because there's 4 rat items. Their positioning in these chests is random, and yeah, now down to just one. The rat sack as being the last item needed to unlock the finished gun for me and reach that tantalising 100% completion. But yeah, we got the rat boots. I suspect future visits will involve a lot of teeth gnashing as duplicate items are picked up, unless of course I do manage to actually get any better at the rat fight and take all 4 keys off it, thus guaranteeing all 4 items in any one run. But I've only ever had 1 key off the rat so far, so I don't think we're going to be seeing that happen anytime soon. But yeah, we've got a good run there, and we'll see how far we can take it with the setup that we've got now. Just going to double check exactly what it is that the rat boots do. Easiest way would be to look there rather than going through the full Ammonomicon. Temporary invulnerability and flight when the wearer walks out over a pit. Well, the invulnerability is good. The flight we've already got. So anyway, we'll try to keep it in mind that we've got it there. And I think I will use the mutation for a room clear and the dark marker as backup in case we get any proper nasty enemies. Go away with those homing bullets. It's unacceptable. Yeah, it's only really now, sort of in the lead up to the rat fight in the previous video, I found that I took a hit in a busy-ish room because I got stuck, and that was because I got pushed back against the wall by the actually firing the mutation in the first place, which I hadn't noticed as being a thing prior to that point in this run. But I am noticing it now, so I don't know if it's something that generally happens or maybe it's a byproduct of something else that's been picked up. I don't know. Okay, ooh, jammed thing. Stop making jammed things. Stop making jammed things. Everybody dead? Good. So is there any kind of sign of this invulnerability when going out? Or is that just by having the rat boots? Gonna quickly drop the throne just to test the rat boots. Oh yeah, well it's quite obvious there that there's an effect taking place. Don't know how long you get on it. Presumably that flashing is the warning. Yeah, let's I don't know, do we get the invulnerability if we're using that, or is it just if we've got the rat boots on their own? I don't know. Okay, got a shrine down here. Guan stones. Oh, that'll give us 5. I don't think I've ever had 5 Guan stones before. The more you get, the more effective they actually are as being a bullet shield. Yeah, mutation is definitely working well as a room clearer. Don't particularly care for the Phoenix. The lowercase r on its own isn't a fantastic weapon, but with the gunslinger it starts firing rockets, which are reasonably powerful and unfortunately a little slow firing. So I don't know if I particularly want to add those to the arsenal. Got quite a lot of decent stuff already. and maybe the money's better used on a later floor for something else. I don't know. We'll leave it for now. See what the lay of the land is, where we get to. Oh, minibus. See how you like the dark marker. Oh, you don't. Okay. Right. Something blew up and scattered stuff all to the winds. I'll actually refill mutation rather than the dark marker, since primarily using that. Oh, we've got a challenge coming. Oh, there's a chest in here somewhere. Do we need a key? Oh, we've got keys. Oh, okay. So that potentially would map out the floor for us. It hasn't. It's a good way to show secret rooms when it does map out the floor. It doesn't do it for every floor. And what do you want us to do? Yeah, alright, might be able to. Before now I've taken on this don't dodge roll challenge and completely forgot you weren't supposed to and did a completely pointless dodge roll just to traverse the room and instantly lost the challenge, which was obviously very dumb. We took a hit there, which is not ideal, but didn't roll, so we still complete the challenge. And we got the commando, which is was nice for doing some heavy damage. Probably not as nice as the dark market though, so I think I'm just going to stick with that particular weapon combination. Mutation and dark marker. Right, where next? Did I knock that first conjurer into the chasm? That seemed like quite an effective way to deal with him. Given that they can be such little shits at times as well, I wasn't sorry to see him get dispatched quite so quickly. Okay, we've got keys, it's not a mimic. What do we got? An amulet of some kind. Okay, so that triggers on using blanks, so as well as clearing the air of bullets, it will potentially freeze enemies as well. Oh, it's a dead end. Whoops. The bodies of those things, they can sometimes trick you into thinking that they're still alive. So they don't look much different dead to alive, with the exception that obviously they're not firing at you. This old electric water is proving pretty effective against these things. Ah. As long as these don't spawn in on us, should be alright. There we go, that's got them. Oh, more of them. Stop it. Supposedly leaving those things alive and letting them continue to spawn the jammed things is a good way of generating some cash. Yeah, I didn't get any cash there that I noticed. So I was wondering if there's something lurking somewhere in the room, but apparently not. Okay. Yeah, that room could have been a whole lot trickier without the the floor hazards that we're laying down. Technically, the floor hazards don't apply to these guys because they're flying enemies. I'm not sure I've actually hit that at all. Oh yeah, that got him. But you can still poison them even if they're not touching the floor. Okay. Yeah, one possible drawback to this weapon is that it does make it hard to see anything that might be coming your way. But since very little of them are electricity proof, that maybe doesn't matter. Okay, this is a weapon whose strength depends on you having armour, and we do have armour. So that might be quite effective going up against a boss, provided we have still got armour in place. Don't know whether to... I mean, the Dark Marker's been doing such good work that probably going to stick with that. What a shame for that little conjurer. He wasn't electricity or poison proof. Okay, just had a warning there about battery and the controller being low, so I might need to swap that out at the end of this floor. Okay, safe room of some kind. Right, that's the entrance to RNG, or can become the entrance to RNG. Been everywhere now? Apart from the boss fight, yes. Okay, let's just see how we get on against the boss. And we'll stick with the Dark Marker. Now the blank effects are going to be very handy against these chaps. Particularly their opening circular attack bit. That dealt with them very quickly, I'm impressed with that. Because I am not a fan of those. Just beating them ordinarily is a bit of an achievement as far as I'm concerned. Beating them flawlessly is most unusual. Typically when I've got a weapon that absolutely thrashes them immediately. Nice looking synergy there, that looks like quite a powerful setup. So, do we want to go to RNG? Do we want to get anything from the shop? Do we want to look for secret rooms? Do want to look for secret rooms, so let's do that. Okay, not there. There we go. We lost our circle of 5 Quan stones. No, that wasn't really terribly worth having in the end. Never mind. Show. Where are you, shopman? Yeah, I don't think either of those weapons are going to be a particularly good addition to the setup. So I won't bother with those, and I'll just hang on to the cash in the hope that we'll be able to get something super duper out of the blacksmith's forge. It is sort of tempting to go around, buy armour and blanks just to be really set up for the 5th floor, which I'm not particularly good at. But maybe getting a super powered weapon would be nice. So, do I want to sell junk to the sell creep just to up the funds a little bit further still? Maybe, although if there is an outside possibility that Sir Juncan will appear. Probably unlikely. Okay, yeah, I'm so indecisive at times. Right, I'm going to sell the junk and then buy a key since we don't have any keys. Don't think you get very much for the junk, particularly if he doesn't actually pick it up. Just 3 we get. Ew, every little helps. It's a nice little collection of master rounds there. Don't want to jinx myself by saying could be on for a lead god, because there's a fair chance that I'll cock it up. Where is the shop? This layout's really spread out. So it's a key I was after. So effectively getting it for 20 with the money built up from the junk sales there. Tell you what, if Juncan appears now, I am going to be very annoyed. Although, to be fair, with a key in hand, should only be seeing 2 more chests, so hopefully little likelihood of wanting to have to junk them. And yeah, I skipped out going to RNG, where I was selling the junk. If I'd dropped in one of the master rounds, that would have blown it open and you could go into a secret floor. But that particular secret floor doesn't have any chests and doesn't have any shops, so there isn't really the potential to do anything other than build up extra cash on the floor, and the boss fight can be reasonably challenging, even if the floor itself's not too bad. So I just didn't really see that there was a huge amount of benefit to going, particularly at a cost of health to get in. Oh, we've got the floor mapped out as well. Actually, that's helpful. That's the cartographer's ring in action. So there's the dragon, absolutely miles away. A couple of green chests, and seemingly no secret rooms, which is just rude. And there's the blacksmith there. So I'll head to the blacksmith first. Looks like a fairly direct route. And see what she's got for sale, and if it's something that can be afforded with the funds that we've got. Now, I don't like those blocks, but just managed to stay at the edge of the room and avoid them, so that was good. Is everybody dead? Yes, they are. Jolly good. free chest. Yes, it is. Oh, double vision. Out of a brown chest. That's good news. That'll deal double damage. That'll come in very handy against the boss. Why aren't you dead yet? And into the shop. Okay. Yeah, she tends to have really expensive stuff for sale. We've already got something voidy, which might add up to a nice synergy with the void shotgun. I don't really know. Well, we can afford it, and it's the last shop. She hasn't got any keys for sale herself either, so let's buy it and let's find out. But I'm still going to stick to the mutation for room clearing. I'll have that one as a backup for the time being. Right, where next? Oh, we missed that. The military surplus guy's there as well. Bit of a circuitous route to get to those. So maybe he would have had something that was slightly preferable to what was in the blacksmith shop there. Whoops, took a hit. That's the armour gone, so the AC-15 is no longer a particularly valuable weapon. Why did I think I could go that way? Ah, that skeleton got dropped in a pit. Unhaha, the skeleton got resurrected and hit me. Oh well, it is gone at least. Could perhaps do with some ammo for this weapon. Ooh. Thought everything had died there, no such luck. There we go. Oh, there we go, there's a key, so that means we can open both the chests on the floor. But there are enemies in here. Stupid hit. Okay, and ammo, as if by magic. Oh, spider sneaking up on me there. Still not dead, spider. Outrageous. There's a lot of enemies in this room. I mean, I was going to say, it is the Forge, it's to be expected. It's a bit of a mix. Sometimes the Forge has got rooms that have got virtually nothing in them, but other ones go on forever. Okay. Yeah, what have you got? Magic lamp, which is, it's not a bad weapon. Full metal jacket I would have quite liked, actually. Never mind. Stout bullets wouldn't have been a bad thing either. Highly unlikely we're going to be able to afford that, and to the best of my knowledge, I don't think we've got anything that enables stealing. How much was it? Was it 83? It's like another 50 credits. Not completely impossible, but not too likely. And what a shame that horrible conjurer with its homing bullets got killed off. Its homing bullets are living a lot longer than it did. Yeah, doesn't seem to be very much progression on the old cash front. So there should be an item coming out of this one now. Some kind of bullet modifier. Oh no, the red Guanstone. So if that means we dodge longer or further or something. So I'm just about to cough. Now in the unlikely event that my mum is watching this series, she'll be on again going, "See, I told you had a persistent cough." I think she seems to mistake coughing every so often as being persistent. I definitely don't think I've got a persistent cough. But yes, she seems to think I need to go see the doctor forthwith. There we go, and then that's the antechamber for the dragon. Okay, it's just so unlikely that we're going to get, what, another 40 credits out of those 3 rooms. Seems almost impossible, really. But why not? It is good practice to clear out an entire floor. You might get a decent drop of some kind. It's not impossible to be a gold credit drop, a gold shell casing drop. Not likely, but the only way to be certain is to go and do the rooms and find out. So no gold credit, although 56 I think is a good step up from where we were. Okay, not going to get any cash out of this room, but avoiding it is nice and easy. Gift of Flight is very useful in a select few circumstances. A room like this as well, instead of having to be restricted to the platform and try to avoid dropping in the lava, just fly wherever you want to keep out of harm's way. So yeah, nothing like 83 in the end, not hugely surprising. Don't know whether to go to bullet hell or not. Presume we can't afford these things. Oh, do you know what I haven't done is buy the bullet that can kill the past, or pick up, you don't have to buy it. Yeah, I can't afford those. I'll just buy some armour and see how we get on. I'm undecided about whether to go to bullet hell or not. But this shop is kind of like a service station on the motorway, or just before the motorway rather. It's there's no shops within bullet hell, so this is your last chance to fill up on any good things. Right, what's the setup going to be? It's definitely going to start with the dark marker and maybe the commando to... oh no, let's try the M1 as a backup on the dark marker. And there's double vision as well, so the plan here is just to hit it as fast as possible and see how we get on. So activate the double damage and hammer away. don't know, I don't think we're breaking damage cap here, I might be wrong. So it might be wiser to slow down the fire rate a little bit. Reactivate the double damage. And the blank effects are doing such good work. There we are, that should be more or less onto the heart phase. Yeah, there we go. And that is the heart phase, isn't it? Yes, it is. Change over to the M1. Dodge roll up is actually probably working against us at this point. Okay, gonna have to do a few cycles there. I don't think the M1 was doing spectacular damage there, really. Go back to the dart marker. Yes, there we go. 2 cycles rather than 1, unfortunately, but I think that was flawless. Largely by virtue of all its attacks being negated by the blank effects. Yeah, there we go. So, Lead God, woohoo! So, this run is making me look a lot better a player than some of the other ones you've been treated to. Just because, right? Okay. Sorry, excuse me. Yeah, we had the map activated for that floor. There weren't any secret rooms, so I'm not going to bother looking for them. Oh, I can still fly with the rat boots. Okay. Well, unless I now drop the bullet that can kill the pass, which I haven't done, I guess we're going to bullet hell either by wandering into the entrance, which would give us the standard 3-phase lich, or this way round, which will give us the glitched lich phase. So yeah, let's see how we get on. I'm not a fan of bullet hell, but got a fair bit of health, got a lot of decent weapons, and so long as there's an ammo drop to top up the dart marker, got something that will be pretty effective against the lich fight. Okay, here we are in bullet hell, and we will absolutely not be using the slinger as a go-to weapon here. How much is left in the dart marker? Oh, it's still got a fair bit left in it, actually. Okay, I'll stick with those 2 weapons again. So, there's dead ends and wrong turns to be had within bullet hell. Oh dear, hit straight away. So it's guesswork in the first instance as to which is the right way to go. Shot grub, I'm not a fan of those. Is it dead? It is, isn't it? Okay, we haven't hit a dead end straight away at least, so maybe we picked wisely. Oh. Haven't got any keys, that's annoying. Right, okay, we'll try and remember that's there and hopefully get a key drop. It does need a key, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Ooh. Yeah, I've been getting a good few agonizers appearing here, and have got a hunter quest from Frightful and Grey Mouser to get agonizers, so slight usefulness in seeing them. I mean, I've completed all of the standard hunting quests that they give you. Their final one, I think, is to kill 5 dragons, so that's a bit of a tall order, but when that activated, it also synced up quite nicely with the trophy for beating the forge 10 times. I had 5 more left to go to reach the 10, so those 2 trophies came in at the same time. Got another choice of where to go, so I'm going to try heading away from the start point by taking the left exit here. Hopefully that's the sensible plan. Well, there's a way out of it at least, so presumably that's halfway decent. This room is a little tricky because that thing in the middle just keeps firing incessantly. Please be dead, skeleton. Yeah, so the challenges out of Frightful and Grey Mouser, they one of the harder trophies to get because they're such a grind, and some of the things they want you to get are really rarely occurring. Right, where was that chest? I can teleport back to it. That's probably not going to be much use to us. That will slowly generate turtles. They're probably quite likely to die. If we get 15 of them, which we won't, it will turn into a super space turtle. But they deal contact damage, so it won't hurt to have them around, even if there's only a few of them. So yeah, once you complete the Frightful quests, they just still ask for random ones, which generates hegemony credits. So if you do still have things that you need to buy, things like the platinum gun and the microtransaction gun are both very expensive in terms of hegemony credits, so they're probably among the last to get unlocked, or get purchased rather. So still being able to build up hegemony credits by doing their little random quests is worth doing. I don't have anything left to purchase. It's literally just the rat items, and need I remind you, only one of those left because we actually made some progress in this series. Up until that point it had been quite a static quest for the finished gun. Right, okay. Looks like we've taken the right way so far. This is total guesswork as to which is best. I'm going to try left again, see how we get on. Okay, now this might just loop round to there. It's probably still a little too early to tell, so carry on with this. I hope it's not a wrong course. Bloody shot grub, where is it? Okay, top up the ammo certainly. Well, maybe I should have put that in the dark marker. Okay, I can fly. This will be the way to deal with this room, or bits of this room at least. Okay, do actually need some health, so I'll have that. Yeah, I think this must be the right way. It was a slight fluke in picking that, but we do seem to be constantly now progressing away from the start point, rather than looping back towards something else. Okay, yeah, and choice again. I'm going to try the upwards one this time and hope for the best. Okay. Oh, bummer, dead end. Unacceptable. Right, okay, 50-50 at this point. An extra blank, that will be helpful. Okay, yeah, this might now actually be the boss. Yes it is, so we have avoided some of the dead ends at least. Okay, what to use here is going to be the dark thing. Why can't I remember its name? Dark marker, yes. And M1. Right, and judicious use of the double vision as well. Right, here we go. I'm not particularly good at this. I've been it a few times, but it's rare I get this far. It's not something I'm well practiced at, and any time I have beaten it has been purely by virtue of just having kick-ass weapons rather than any great ability. But you know, whatever gets the job done right, it still counts, doesn't it? That's one of them gone. And I think the other one's on the verge of dying as well. Result! There we go. Forgot to reactivate the double vision there. Okay, well there we are. That's been quite a successful episode. Led God, beat the Glitch Lich. Don't think we visited all the floors by any means, did we? Skipped out the Abbey and RNG, but otherwise we've seen all of the floors. And most important of all, for the quest for the finished gun, we got one of the missing rat items. So once again, thank you ever so much for watching, and stick around. Hopefully it won't take too much longer to find that that missing rat thing, the rat sack's the one that's the outstanding item for us. So that's what the Gungeon looks like when it's not gunny, it's a sword. Yeah, there we go. And only an hour and a half taken in total, so there we go, marvellous. Yeah, once again, thanks for watching, and tune in for the next one where hopefully we'll actually take that final step and reach the finished gun. But thank you again, bye bye for now.